What to do if you receive a CP2000 notice from the IRS. If the income you reported on your tax return doesn't match the information the IRS has from your employer, bank, or other sources, the IRS may send you a notice called CP2000. This is not an audit or a bill. It's a proposal for changes to your tax return. The IRS is giving you the chance to review and either agree or disagree with the proposed changes. Here are the steps to follow if you receive a CP2000. Review the notice. The CP2000 notice explains what information is missing or doesn't match on your tax return. It will also tell you what steps you need to take, the deadline for a response, and what could happen if you don't respond. Compare with your records. The notice will list the items in question. Compare these details with your tax return and other records to see if you agree or disagree. Respond by the deadline. Be sure to respond by or before the deadline given in the notice. If you don't respond and the IRS thinks you owe more taxes, they will assume the changes are correct and send you a bill. Need more time? If you can't meet the deadline, call the IRS using the number on the notice and ask for an extension. Be sure to ask for the name and ID number of the IRS person you speak with. If you agree with the changes, mark your agreement on the response page of the notice. To avoid extra penalties and interest, make a payment online or send it with your response. The IRS will update your tax return. You do not need to file an amended return unless you have additional income, credits, or expenses to report that are not shown on the CP2000. In that case, send your amended return with your response and write CP2000 across the top. You also might need to correct your state taxes. If you disagree with the notice, mark that you disagree on the response page. Provide an explanation and supporting documents. You can send your documentation in several ways. Online, use the IRS's secure document upload tool. By fax, or by mail. Both the fax number and the mailing address can be found at the top of the notice. When mailing your documents, be sure to only send copies and not the originals. No matter how you respond, always include a copy of the CP2000 notice. This helps the IRS match your response to your case. For more information about the CP2000 notice and your taxpayer rights, visit our website at taxpayeradvocate.irs.gov. Taxpayer Advocate Service, your voice at the IRS.